What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. There's new readings on the channel. All right. There's new readings on the channel. You may not see them in your feed. Just got to check the channel. These are general readings for all signs. Different messages are going to come out in the beginning, middle, or end of the reading. So definitely hang out for the whole reading so you don't miss your message. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. For every problem that I may create, I am confident that I can find a solution. It came out in reverse. There are possibly some people in the energy that cannot find a solution to their problem. They can't create a problem. This is Ace of Wands in reverse energy. Could be a fire sign. You have Eight of Swords. Someone's imprisoned or in jail or being harshly punished by angels and ancestors, by God, basically. Truth and justice will happen. Okay, because they can't find a solution, because God is not allowing it. Truth and justice needs to happen. Protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. Somebody could have taken someone's money. Mibahel, or the letter M could be significant. Anybody's first, middle, or last name. 14 or 5 or 41 could be significant. God, protector, and savior. Eight of Swords. So we have Gemini to start off the reading. Page of Cups. Okay, we have somebody chasing Page of Cups here. This is my crazy chasing man outside. Running wild here. Okay, he has a sword. So somebody could be an air water sign. This divine comfort. Somebody wants divine comfort. They want someone to give them protection from their enemies. A couple of cards about protection from someone's enemies. 40 could be significant. The number 4, Aries could be significant, or Taurus, or Leo. Okay, we have 10 of Cups in reverse. There's somebody's dreams who are shattered. Again, more cards about the divine. Okay. Confounds the wicked, brings victory and peace, a divine warrior. So Aries is definitely significant, or Pisces as well. Someone could have lost family, or they're unable to create a solution to this family in reverse situation. With this card coming out first, there's a problem in the Eight of Swords. There's a problem going on. And it could have something to do with something illegal and being punished for something. Okay, this is not a good image. And there's someone who could be running wild here. Okay, maybe with their shirt off or something. This is my crazy guy card. Someone could be chasing. Page of Cups is artist energy. Sensitive, intuitive messaging. And I just want you to know that the cat is using the bathroom while I'm doing a reading. And I can't, I might pause the reading. Because they're doing this intentionally. I don't know what their obsession is. There's a spirit who's obsessed with, or, multiple spirits that are obsessed with urine and waste. Confirmation. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So this is all significant pertaining to the reading, so definitely keep an eye on even your pet's waste. Okay, sometimes if you have a dog, you take your dog outside. Be careful taking your dog to the same spot over and over again without some sort of agent spraying on the area, because really quick, I'm going to get back to this, but I used to take my dog to the same spot, and I think that's how they sacrificed her. So I'm just sharing that. Did he go back in there? 1 second. Did he go back in there? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They sent him back. They're doing stuff. They're trying to control. That's okay. I'll just pause the video again. It's not a problem. But I'm glad it's happening because I swear this person wants to be exposed every time. It's a Leo in reverse doing this. Okay, the spirit that is stalking this area or does it to different areas and is constantly seeking this for other people that they're masking up. They're masking up other spirits that are in meat suits that use waste, because these covens love things that come out of the body. They use it in their rituals. For anybody who's new to the channel, I feel like somebody's new to the collective and doesn't have a clue about what I'm talking about. They're like, what the heck did I click on? I'll be right back. Okay, so something really crazy is going to come out in the reading because they keep doing this. These people stalk me when I do readings. They spiritually spy on me. And I left the light on in the other room, so it's very possible leaving the light on could be significant for the reading as well. Let's get into this. Let's see what's going on. This thing, I have to say it, they caused an internet outage. When I posted the last post that these things have some way of causing internet outages. This could be significant. It could be a reason why this is all happening at this time. I'm going to get back to this, but this could all correlate. Somebody's definitely being punished here. It doesn't look good. But as soon as I made that last post on my channel, the internet went out. I'm not even, like, within a few minutes, the internet went out. And I was like, wow, okay, so, and I don't know if you saw my post the other day, they made my power and my internet go out. Because they're both, you know, the power and the internet. They didn't quite get the power today, but they're doing things like this. This is severe gang stalking. This is severe gang stalking that these people are doing. This is out of control. So I went over these cards already. In the signs, you have Pisces. Anybody could be Pisces, water, Gemini. And someone cannot stop something from happening. Some sort of punishment they cannot control. And they're trying to control it by stalking people. Again, M, I, or H could be significant. Anybody's first, middle, or last name. Let's get into this reading here. I'm sorry for the interruptions, but I feel like it happened for a reason. The divine sees this person. The divine has been coming out a lot. God has been showing up a lot. And we have a Lover's card here with the wand. Okay, something is going to be happening. And that's why somebody keeps returning. Okay, somebody wants to have a threesome. Okay, but we have a two party here with the Lover's card in reverse. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, these people, they don't... the Lover's card is in the upright. I'll flash it. The Lover's card is in the upright. I don't lie about cards. I don't have time for that. But it's like these people keep trying to trick and play with my words and stuff. And I express that every time it happens because I need the collective to know that they're doing this. And it interrupts the reading, but I need the collective to know that they're doing stuff like this because it's the reason why it's happening is to expose them. And if I don't say something, it looks like it's me when it's not me. It's these people that keep playing tricks. And the reason why they're making the pets use the bathroom at certain times is because they're using the energy from the waste to communicate and do things in the home. That's one of the reasons why they're doing it. Okay. Now, somebody wants a three-party and somebody's upset. There's an Aquarius, Cancer, maybe a Fire, Gemini, or Earth sign. Or you can be any of these signs in the upright. Okay, we have Scorpio as well. That moved on from this Earth, Fire, Gemini energy that's doing some kind of spell work back here. Okay, somebody had to leave because there's something going on and it's not good. You could have been in a three-party situation. Someone could also want some sort of celebration that someone has coming up. This Aquarius and maybe these other signs as well keep coming back and bothering someone, and the divine is blocking them. The divine is blocking them. We have Page of Cups in reverse. It could be an air water sign that's looking crazy here with my crazy man card back here. They want somebody's new beginning. They want somebody's new love. They keep returning with the spell work and the nonsense. The cursing, the witchcraft, the narcissism, everything bad. They want this, and I said Ace of Wands right here with the first card, okay? We are able to create ways out of our situation. And these people aren't. It came out on the first card. So that's why they're stalking. They stalk us so much it's like they stalk us so much, and a job could be significant because I have the book of Job here, and I just looked at it and I thought about a job. Somebody could be anxious about a job, okay? Okay, and somebody's having success with the World card, and somebody isn't. So we have positive Earth here. But what these people don't understand is, like, if you're going to stalk somebody, at least learn from this person. These people cannot do that. That's the backfire. Is it makes them dumber because they're not supposed to be doing this. These people are spies. Yeah. Strong Aquarius in the energy, stalking. Betraying, balancing lies, but not for long. Not for long, because they have no way out of their situation. It could be an earth fire sign, a Gemini, and an Aquarius that are begging for some sort of relationship, and they're not getting it. And this Aquarius could be behind it. They could be possessing these people to beg, okay, beg for them. Because as long as they're binded to them, they all can pull from this energy. That's why you don't involve yourself with these tramps, is what I see here. Yeah, dead spirits. Okay, it's my dead spirit card. When that comes out, that's what they're messing with. Necromancy, 9 of Wands in reverse. So there's a lot of fire going on here. Somebody could be in a pit and trying to get out. That's what these spirits do. They use our energy and sex to get out of their afterlife situations when they're supposed to be in a pit. That's what this card means. They're burnt out, cremated. They're done for. Completion, ending. 10 of Wands in reverse. 9 of Wands in reverse is this person is paranoid. They're not ready for an ending. Okay? But the Empress and the Capricorn Aquarius, maybe Taurus energy, is defending themselves. And this, look at all this fire, my goodness. Because there's a child that's not passed away, okay? There's a child in the upright here, or the Empress is in the upright. All of these people here are in the upright because the divine is, again, in the same place. I don't know if you saw my reading the other day, but the divine is holding up. This is incredible. If you saw my reading the other day, the death card was here in the upright, and the divine had the hand up. God had the hand up saying no. And God is doing the same thing again. This is pretty crazy. Okay, God is showing up to say it's a wrap for you. Go that way. Look at all this fire. This is crazy. Somebody is, I mean, something could happen to someone's home and they're trying to make it happen to your home. Somebody caused a fire for someone, maybe a lot of times or one time. But with the karma that's coming, maybe 3 times. Okay? And the divine is saying, no, it's not going to happen here. Somebody's trying to cause a fire for somebody. And I'm not even playing with you. Right before I turn the camera on, my child comes and says, you know, Mom, are you ready to eat dinner? Right as I'm doing a reading. And that means that they would be in the kitchen cooking by themselves. Now, my child is old enough to do that, but something could happen, you know. And I said this right before the reading. I said, they're trying to, and I'm trying to show him, like, what these witches are doing, because, you know, kids don't pay attention sometimes. And I said, do you notice how you came in here and the cat's going to the bed? They want you to be doing something, your energy and your attention focused on something, and something else going on in the background, so they could try to make something happen. And they're using the pets and the children because they know pets and children have accidents. So this could be significant for somebody. This fire energy could be trying to cause this. A Cancer, an Aquarius, a fire earth sign, could be doing this because it's coming their way. And unless they keep making it happen to somebody else, it's happening to them because that's where it belongs. Ancestors are getting in reverse with a Taurus, Gemini, and a Virgo energy, as well as this energy back here. Ancestors, I don't know if you saw the reading the other day, but the ancestors and the divine came out next to each other because this energy is working together. They love the collective. God loves the collective. Our ancestors love the collective. And they have to get in reverse with these people because with the King of Swords here, somebody is plotting. You could have an ancestor that's a Taurus, Gemini as well, or a Pisces. But this Virgo in reverse, maybe Virgo fire, is doing something as well to egg these people on, possess them. These are dead spirits that are possessing people around us to cause sacrifices for them. That's what they want. And ancestors said no. They're plotting. What I also see is that ancestors are plotting, okay, because they're plotting on us. And this is a spiritual battle, and we need spiritual help. We need spiritual help, and we have spiritual help, okay? We have spiritual help. So it's weird how all this stuff is happening. This Aquarius is a psychopath. Aquarius, Pisces. Names start with R. Needs to get out the energy. It's pretty serious. This person could be sick in the hospital. Okay. They need to get out the energy. Yeah. They're after this, the Wheel of Fortune here. They're not getting shit. I don't know what's wrong with these people. They are possessed. They are possessed. And we release the devil here. Devil in reverse. Okay. We don't have time for that. And someone can't understand no. Somebody doesn't respect somebody's boundaries and understands no. May in reverse is here. Okay, I keep seeing 5 in reverse. May or C, ER in reverse. Somebody's trying to avoid the ER. Like I said, somebody's in the hospital. And I just saw 8 of Swords again. Okay, they might be heading to jail after that. Or somebody could be headed to jail but sick or something. Something like this is going on. 8 of Swords again, I saw. Now we have Aries in reverse here, who's not a leader, who is interfering and trying to compete with the divine. We have leadership here, and then we have someone who just can't quite sacrifice this energy. You could be a Taurus or a Pisces or a Capricorn, Aquarius, any of these signs that this person is trying to sacrifice. This Aries in reverse is... This sign in reverse is constantly used to stalk people for their constantly used for it. They don't realize it because they're possessed. No matter how much you tell this sign, they just burn up the information. They don't register it. But in the upright, this is an amazing leader, a fighter, a warrior. But in the reverse, they're the complete opposite. They're a sore loser and they can't take no for an answer. This is actually my Grapist card in reverse. That's the energy, and they're fighting, yeah. Something's going on with heavy fire in the energy that's not doing so well. You could be a fire sign in the upright. I do have some fire air in the upright. I have Ace of Wands, which is wonderful energy from the divine. You could be getting gifts from the divine that are good, passionate. Something about creation could be happening for you, but there's a lot of fire coming for this because they're burning up here. Now... this person is being investigated. Showed up right next to it, and the investigators are very close to something. They're working with this Cancer, Gemini in reverse, and they're fighting with this person. They're not getting along. This person jumped on the floor, so they could be hiding or nervous about something. This could be a male or a female. Sometimes people hide behind cards to conceal themselves, which is fine. But it could be a male or female. Anybody could be a male or female. Some people have masculine energy as well, or feminine energy. They're also involved with a Leo, Virgo in reverse. Somebody who's very greedy and aggressive and do anything for money. Okay, they need this new beginning. Someone's trying to put an ending to someone. But this Aquarius doesn't realize, or this Cancer, Gemini, or Leo, Virgo, Aries doesn't realize, Taurus as well maybe, doesn't realize that we're aware of something. We know what's going on. We're aware of it, and they still keep coming for us. It's like this person is blind. What's wrong with this person? They're blind. We see them and they're just still with the craziness. Five of Swords is somebody who's violent, abusive. More cards about violence and abuse. Something is going on with violence and abuse. And the Five of Wands, somebody could be hitting someone. Okay, some kind of fight could have happened or some type of altercation. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? Talk to me about Queen of Swords. You have Virgo, Libra, Pisces, and water. What's going on with this Queen of Swords? They're fighting. This Queen of Swords is concealing themselves. Okay, they're trying to escape something with the Eight of Cups. This person is not very good at hiding their cards or hiding themselves. What they need to do is leave the energy. Virgo, Libra in reverse is trying to escape and get away from something, and it keeps showing up in an upright. And that's how they're escaping, is by pretending to be upright. But what they're doing is stalking Page of Cups energy. Page of Cups came out first. Okay, and it's back out again. Confirmation. Okay, this person is going to prison. Okay. They don't have any plans to get out of it. More confirmation, repeated messages coming out on top of each other. They don't have a way out. They don't have plans. They can't leave someplace because they're in jail. Okay, they're in some type of entrapment, whether it's spiritual or not. This person is stalking, okay? Also, somebody could be getting away from the illusions as well. You could be a Virgo, Libra in the upright as well. That's going through this. They could be stalking you. You could be a Gemini or a fire sign. But somebody's just working. This could be a parent and a child. Okay. And they have a new beginning. They're conscious. And something is being investigated. Give me something on this Hermit card. Somebody could also be going within. Next to the Four of Cups in reverse, somebody could be going within, learning more about something. They could be going back in their memories with the Four of Cups. Cups is about imagination, memories, water, healing, comfort. Right under the Page of Cups, this could be a child as well. But something's going on in the mind, in the imagination. Somebody's trying to create something. This card's about creation. And somebody could be talking to themselves or practicing what they're going to say to you, is what I see here. Somebody's working on something. Yeah, they want this Ace of Cups here. They're showing up in the upright, but there's this King of Wands in reverse that came out earlier in a pre-poll that I did. The Scorpio Sag in reverse could be binded to this Page of Cups energy. Or if they're not binded to this energy, they are watching this energy. There's a lot of aggressive, angry, impulsive energy over here. And it's serious. This is a lot of fire in reverse. These fire signs are going to destroy and bring down whatever is happening here. They're going to destroy it themselves. There's children that could be in reverse. We have more fire in reverse. Somebody is depressed and sad because someone is happy here. They keep focusing on our happiness and what's to come for us here from the divine, from God. Somebody's traveling, okay, could be going overseas. They have money saved. Okay, we have Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and someone traveling and having money saved. They could be creating things. New love as well. I see new love twice here with the cups here. There's definitely love coming in with the Lovers card coming out. And somebody's working until something happens here. But there's all these things happening that are good. Somebody's depressed and sad about it. It could be. I was also channeling a fire sign that is. I'm going to try to phrase this properly for YouTube. For Rue. Rue could be significant for Rue. I was about to say RueTube. Rue or Ruth. Could be significant. Or dog. Ruff. Now, there are people who don't hurt. They don't consider themselves hurting children, but I was channeling a feminine energy who's a fire sign that is doing something inappropriate with children. They may not be unaliving these children, but they're using their energy because adults have maybe moved away from them. So somebody could be masking up with the sun here in reverse. Something is going on in the dark. Somebody doesn't see somebody's face. Is being hidden. Okay, and this is not good here. Somebody could be getting possessed to do this. I have also channeled fire feminine energy in the past that is possessed, and they're forced to please themselves. Because the spirit in them wants them to look at an underage person and do this act. It's not a good message, but it's real. And before I turned the camera on, I wanted to say something, and I realized why all these distractions started happening, because it was on my mind to say in the beginning of the reading, but it comes back out again because these people don't control nothing. They don't understand that. The collective needs to be aware of what's going on when their children are sleeping. Your children should be praying and pleading the blood of Jesus over the home and the bed, everything that the child is coming in contact with, because these people, this fire energy in reverse, this feminine fire energy in reverse is a serious problem right now. There's a lot of male energy that is in reverse hiding behind these women. And I've experienced this fire energy in my windows. When I'm talking to my child, they're trying to push themselves in the energy. And if you notice that your voice is changing, or somebody's face seems like they're changing, or somebody is constantly touching their face or moving around or feeling like they can't, they could be feeling something on their body and they're not telling you, because they're sending spirits to the skin to sit on the skin and monitor. Some people hide on objects, plants, whatever, these spirits. I say people, but they're spirits. So just pay attention to your child when you're talking to them and what they're doing with their body, because children are not, like, they try to hide stuff, but they can't. Like if they're constantly touching their face, this is a major sign, is touching of the face and the body and the hair, because these are places that spirits want to sit on. So you have to plead the blood of Jesus, and you have to speak over these things and rebuke them and command them to go, because these things are aggressive. Whatever meat suit they're in is having major loss. And one way that God exposes them is through the voice. And that's how these people are going into the ground, beneath the earth, to the pit. Because people are realizing that they don't have to be possessed for a spirit to be in their energy. You don't have to be possessed. This spirit is attaching and using witchcraft. They're attaching the things on you or around you and using a combination of witches that are in your area, that are close to you, to accomplish something that looks like possession. It's exposing all of them. In the name of Jesus it is. And that's very good, because that's where God wants them exposed. And that's where God has them. God has them exposed. In the name of Jesus, they're all exposed for what they're doing. It's all crazy. Okay, this might be happening to somebody. Might have happened to them before. Someone might have an episode. When they did this to my grandmother, they did witchcraft on my grandmother. She was going outside a lot and just like walking around and kind of lost and scared and just aggressive. Okay, it's like witchcraft is a crime. If you're doing harmful things to people, it's no longer witchcraft. It falls into the category of murder. And that's why Eight of Swords came out twice, because they're going into this place. That's where they're going. And they're stalking children. They want children to, believe it or not, go to prison for them. This is a hard message. So please, it's not for everybody, but this is sad. They're trying to, I've been picking up this energy that keeps trying to, when I'm talking to my child, to interfere so that we have arguments. because the talisman that are parked and sitting in cars around us is not working. They use these talismans to cause violence in people's neighborhoods and homes. Okay, this is a form of witchcraft. Now, talisman, if you look it up, is something good, but if you look really good, you'll find that it could be used as something bad as well. And I posted something about it in the community tab. It was some time ago. But it's on Google. You got to just look for bad ways of using talisman. Confirmation. I'm telling you, it's happening. Fire Pisces is going to be having a hard time in the reverse. 24 could be significant, or 42. This popped out to the left. There's a Cancer that's hiding, okay, because they're trying to free themselves with this Scorpio, Libra energy. But there's something coming out here. They're panicking. Again, you have images here that explain clearly what they're doing. With the, the parents and the children, they could be doing something together. I've seen everything in the community, in the that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. There are parents who are involving their children very young. Okay, this Fire Pisces that I just mentioned is back out again. Somebody doesn't understand, go away, and they keep doing stuff in a dream state. They're lusting. They're causing illusions. They're having illusions. And I just see Magician in reverse again. Okay. They could be doing something to a Taurus, Gemini. And look at that. Magician in reverse is at the bottom. Somewhere at the bottom. And it came out right underneath Taurus, Gemini. So somebody, this Gemini in reverse energy is trying to attach themselves to you. They're getting backfire for it. Scorpio, Pisces, Libra. Fire in reverse, not in the up. You could be in the upright as well, but in reverse, they're getting backfire and judgment. Somebody is disciplined here and honest. And this is a problem for these people. They don't like these people. They want to sacrifice them and make them bad. You see, I used to think that they want to sacrifice us so that they can look good. And some people do that. Confirmation with my cat leaving the room. Somebody likes to sit on cats. Now, I used to think that they used to sacrifice. I mean, some of them probably do, but it's for other reasons. It's for them to look good, yes, but they're not getting what is to come for us. So what's the next best thing? It's to make you bad so that you can comply, so that you are like them, so that you don't ever expose them, because you be exposing yourself. And that's what these people are doing. They want to heal, but they can't, because they're not going about healing the right way. They want to heal from this backfire, and they're doing something to underage people. They cannot, like I just said, they cannot sacrifice anyone. No matter how many times they try, we have somebody here very persistent and showing a lot of courage in trying to sacrifice or release someone or stall someone. Okay, and we have 3 of Cups again. We have again Cancer, Taurus, Pisces, Fire. Could be significant. We have the same cards coming out in a totally different deck. Fire in reverse again, because they won't go away. April is here, and they're looking for offerings. They're looking for offer ups. Aries, particularly this placement. Okay, could be doing this, and they use another fire signs to help them so that they have help when it's their time. Okay, but somebody's still struggling, and they just attacked me in my breast. So confirmation, that's what they're doing. The letter A could be significant. Somebody could live right across the street from you and be doing this. There could be a lot of fire signs attacking the energy at one time. Somebody's child could have fire placements, and they could be stalking your child. That's why 8 of Swords is here multiple times, because we are free from this. We are healing. We have rejuvenation. We're not bound to this, and they are. They choose to be, and that's where they stay. Again, they're struggling. They're giving up. They're overwhelmed. Okay? Because nobody wants to do this with them. They keep trying to force somebody to engage with them. So when you have your celebration, they could override it, take it, and try to manipulate the collective. But again, this keeps coming out of all these cards. Somebody is moving forward, leaving home. Is not playful, not playing with this energy. This card in reverse means I'm not playing with you. I don't want to play with you. Get lost. Okay? World card in the upright. This person wants to travel. And somebody's leaving home or traveling. They want to take that. We have strong Taurus, Gemini. Coming, King of Swords coming out twice. Okay? Someone, they want some sort of approval of something. They want forgiveness. I see the Devil card here. But they're using demons to get it. Again, these people don't go about things the right way. They want, I'm telling you, you have Taurus, Gemini placements, and this Aries keeps coming for you. Okay? And they're posing as a Pisces, Aries in the upright, but they're not. They could also be going for female Pisces, Aries. But I threw it over here, so they could be posing behind, like I just said, the men are hiding behind the women. And there it is. Thank you, God, for confirmation. It's like these people, they won't go away. Virgo water in reverse could be struggling. Again, Ace of Cups in reverse for this person because what they've stolen, they've confused people with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They did something really raw for this. I say raw or bad, not good. Any pentacle in reverse is corruption for the most part. It's not good. It's not honest. Okay. And we have aces here. Somebody had gifts from the divine and they reversed it. And now they're in reverse. Now the Ten of Pentacles that's not theirs. I could see they took it from somebody here. They caused some kind of chaos in somebody's life and took it. But the difference is it might have worked for a little while and then someone escaped the illusions, broke free from the matrix, breaking free from the matrix here, walking away from lots of sex maybe, and now it's in reverse because they're using this energy. Water, again, this could be like urine, could be a confirmation with the meow. It could be like urine, any type of liquid. Again, with the Ace of Cups in reverse, somebody's not getting air and liquid. They're not getting air and liquid. Again, Queen of Wands coming out in her true form. Not all the time, but right now, this is what's happening. This is what's happening right now. It can change. It can change. We have Page of Cups in reverse now. Okay, so somebody's working with this young water sign or somebody with water placements. Maybe air water or earth water. And this Empress, we have a lot. There's a mother and a child doing something together, like I said in the beginning of the reading. Cancer, Gemini also working with this here. Again, dead spirits. Okay, these are all passed on and they're having a tower. Somebody is practicing necromancy with the death. I just saw the death card slip out in reverse. These people don't want to have endings. Again, nothing is really dead, right? A death is a rebirth. This is their version of a rebirth, is by passing on and coming back using witchcraft, spirits, and necromancy. Tricking people, binding to them, possessing them, but it's not really, it could, some of these people are possessed. They are. When somebody doesn't have control over their body functions, they are possessed. That's unfortunate. Something is, or sick, or something's going on with them. That's not good. And somebody needs help. Somebody's gonna need help. Something is suddenly going to happen. Maybe to the crown of the head, maybe. But something is going to come out. You see how I said fire? Okay, so there's a couple things that could be going on. A fire could be taking place. A wound to the head. Somebody being ejected out of something. A window maybe. Maybe a car accident. I'm not wishing this on anyone. I'm speaking on what I'm seeing. And a lot of times these people This is karma for doing this. This is necromancy, doing it all. Okay, overstressed. They need to let go, but the Ten of Wands doesn't let go. And you don't see this person. These spirits are masking themselves. You never see who it really is. And if you're possessed by a spirit, you're definitely not going to see who it is. And that's why they stalk tarot and other seers so much, because we can see them. So they need the help seeing. They need the help breaking the arrows. Okay. I have Job here, chapter 2. Satan answered the Lord, from roaming throughout the earth, going back and forth on it. Then the Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? There is no one on earth like him. He is blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil. And he still maintains his integrity, though you incited me against him to ruin him without any reason. So somebody is trying to trick God into going against you, okay? Using demons and spirits. Because somebody is tired of us being blessed. They're tired of us having help spiritually. Some of these people are binding our ancestors. They're binding our relatives so that they can never help us in the afterlife as ancestors. This is what these covens are doing, and God's wrath is opening up. This is the collective here. Who's this? Okay, devil in reverse. So there could be a lot of surges of people releasing the devil, because this is the divine's connection to us. This card is about clarity, okay, and skills and power. And it's coming from above. It's coming from above down to the collective. You can look at that different ways, but that's how I see it today. Today I see it that way. All right, let's see what's going on with these white cards. This person that's attacking someone's channel or social media could be a karmic parent or the karmic, okay? Something is going to be in reverse about this person or this act, okay? They could be stalking somebody's Akashic records, book of life, their past, present, and future, using tarot, okay? Or some other way. Take off my clothes, okay? So, stalking abundance here, and we have, okay? The word toddler could be significant. 47 or 74. We have self-expression, sibling relationships, friends, play, and pleasure. Pisces could be significant. And we have this again at the top. Somebody is unable to do this, so somebody is taking off the clothes, okay? And they're accessing, through some sort of taking off of clothes, they're accessing Akashic records, somebody's book of life, okay? And stalking their abundance. 2019 could be significant. Somebody could be this young. I just saw an athlete. Could be significant for this reading. Mississippi, a lawn. Somebody, this is my lawn card. Somebody's about to be out on the lawn because of what they're doing here. Okay, Schenectady is about to be in reverse, or a place that starts with S. Something is going on here that's not good. They're doing tarot readings on children for the Akashic, for information. Maybe when somebody's even in labor, my God. Mario in reverse, or a first, middle, or last name that starts with M. 24 hours. I know I love you. Somebody is saying that, but they're not having a baby. This could be significant for someone else. We have music business. Somebody doing the tarot reads on the child, okay? This could be significant. Only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. NCE, your NCE. It could be initials. Ants, your ants. Nancy, NC. Membership of something. This is some kind of club or something. It's completed, though. It's finished. Okay? This is a trap card. Again, I have some trap cards here. When this comes out, it's somebody trying to make you believe this. Okay? This is what somebody wants you to believe. Because they don't plan on taking you seriously. So they don't want anybody else to take you seriously. They want to take what you have coming to you. Maybe somebody born in December. They're fate conscious. Very fate conscious. They could have done something to somebody's niece or nephew, and the county sheriff is on your ass. Wi-Fi in reverse. Like I said, the internet is off. I do remember saying that. Someone can't see. And they're trying to do something to a niece or nephew maybe so that they can. RSTUW. See, I wrote this wrong. RSTUVWX, and Z. I mixed up the letters, but that could have been for a reason. This W looks weird. Somebody could have been stalking me and did something with the W. It looks a little different, and the letters are scrambled. 3 could also be significant. 3W, something like that. Babies for money here. So this doesn't necessarily have to be somebody having babies for money. They could be, what came out? Sugar baby was the phrase that I heard last time. Okay, this person plotting is in reverse. This could be a Taurus, Gemini, or a sick person. Okay, they want somebody to say yes. But it's no. It's no. That's always in the upright. Well, usually. Needs help right away in reverse. Somebody's not going to get help right away. This divine feminine in reverse. Or somebody could have did this to a divine feminine. Because they're losing their apartment. Okay, somebody could have said this person did this to themselves. But they didn't do that. Members, like limbs, body parts. Tower reader stalking you in reverse. See you later. Text me in reverse. See you later. Okay, talent agent in reverse. See you later. Expect to see somebody soon. Okay, somebody traveled outside the U.S. and maybe something happened to somebody here. They were staken out in a van. This person that's losing their apartment, somebody's watching somebody here. Somebody did something here. Okay, is this CK could be significant. Okay, somebody didn't go to an after party or it didn't go well. Okay, we have W, we have U. Trying to make you pray for them. This person is in reverse. But they're flipping their letters or they're paying somebody to do it. Somebody here is in reverse. Somebody who's first party in reverse. They couldn't do something at a party or rap in reverse both ways. So somebody's not rapping. The letter U or W, any of these first, middle, or last name or R could be in reverse. Somebody is flipping letters. Okay, trying to make you pray for them in reverse. This person is in reverse. I've run away when things get hard in reverse. Somebody doesn't do that. Or they're not doing it anymore. There's something definitely going on with somebody harming someone and saying that they did it themselves. Somebody could be a sales associate. Any of these occupations that are coming out, somebody could be or something like that. Okay, they don't love this person anymore, but they're in reverse. A lot of this type of information comes out on this channel. It's not to trigger anybody. It's just, that's just the energy. Mary or Marie or Mario in reverse. Or M name that sounds like this. This person that doesn't run away when things get hard, you could expect to see this person soon. And that's why this person is here showing up in the upright. These things, I'm telling you, they trick people into thinking that they're alive. I'm very sorry to say that. That's why you don't involve. See, ships. Okay, I just got interrupted by ships. Somebody's Sean is shipping something. This is why you don't involve yourself in necromancy. Because these people are in reverse. Whoever this is to you, they're in reverse. And you think they're alive maybe. Something could be going on spiritually with this energy. Confirmation. Trying to possess you and your family in reverse. This person's in reverse. Confirmation. Okay, a business owner is in reverse. There's a lot of this, sometimes this happens. Kiss me passionately. Okay, somebody could be wanting to do that. They're not going to lose control. So this is this good energy being masked by this passed on energy, are going to be passing on energy, because these spirits are constantly trying to live our lives. They are still very active in this realm through necromancy. And unless people stop committing necromancy, this is going to continue. God is saying stop intervening with passed on spirits. Any type of I'm not going to say any type of spiritual intercourse is necromancy, but most of it is. And with the mask wearing here, just showing up, okay, it could be affecting something here. They're not going to want to stop doing this, okay? They're not going to stop. This is the truth about what it is. And they're deceiving someone. Okay, maybe we have Scorpio in reverse possibly, or Sag, okay, early cuspy Sag in reverse. Okay, none of this is by accident, absolutely none. Somebody could be a bartender. I'm going to pull these back out in a second. Let me just get some letters. If you're still watching, collective, kindly like and subscribe if you're enjoying the reading. Thank you so much for your support. This is significant. 11 could be significant as well. Or 2. 4. 24 and 42 is significant. It just keeps coming out in different ways. Somebody could be crying out. It's W in reverse. Confirmation. B on the side. Okay. Somebody's Vex. Vex. E could be backwards, okay. Bed, wed. Okay, we got this nasty energy here. We got 2 vowels. I'll take it. An A. Okay, I'll take A, and that's it. It'll get out of control. Justice. Okay, could be a name, or Justin or Justine. Or somebody wants justice, but they're wrong. These people are backwards. Like I said, somebody thinks that they're going to commit a bunch of crime, and okay, they're going to commit a bunch of crime and it's going to work out for them. That's what somebody thinks. Somebody's just a, okay, bed. J could be L on his channel. Somebody's just a bed. Okay, SLUT, and they put a something on here, put a something, see, I heard disease and disorder, so something is going on with the transfer. What some people don't understand as well is I'm picking up a lot of new people in the energy. I don't know why, but there's, somebody did something to a bartender. They hit them. I just did this. Bed-Stuy could be significant. Putan, Puta, Puda, Puba, Poo, Poo, Poo. Stud, okay. Put a stud. Okay, Jacks. Somebody put something in somebody's bed. Deputy could be significant. DEM could be significant. A demon. She just said you lying demon. Confirmation. So, spirit of the rat. Okay, I said that. If you rewind the video, I know I said rat. I mean, I either said it off camera or on the video, on the reading. Okay. Okay, Okay, this could be an M2. Okay, somebody needs to get out the energy. They're not understanding English or whatever language they speak. Yeah. Somebody's in your cupboard, your purse, your cabinet. This spirit is spiritually monitoring heavy. Okay? There's somebody, I'm telling you. I was on a phone call today, and this witch around here tried to attach something to my hand. Okay? And I've been praying over it and disinfecting my skin because they're trying to pass something here, right here, pass, okay? So that somebody does something. Somebody's trying to put something on somebody's bed so that they do something when they go to sleep, okay? That's what they're trying to do, saying, find me. So somebody wants the blessings from whatever is to come for someone in their bed. And they want somebody to wet their bed. This is when this comes out, this is okay, not good energy here. These are adults that cannot control themselves. And they need help controlling themselves. And God is going to help them. God is helping them now. In the name of Jesus. Jesus is here as well. Jesus is here as well. I have buttocks. Something that sounds like that. Jute. Somebody could be juting, which is a string to bind. They use this in witchcraft. They're juting themselves, binding themselves, tying themselves, trying to restrict somebody. They're binding something to a demon, to somebody's bed or somebody's name here. Okay? That's why these witches are going to jail. Because ancestors and God are watching you. You shall not bind dead spirits to anybody but yourself, if that's what you want to do. But to your damn self. A B name could be significant as well. TJ could be significant. TS or TJ. Dexter. Yeah. Somebody wears glasses maybe. I'm not saying that because Dexter has a reputation of wearing or being a geek or something. I'm saying that there could be somebody with freckles that wears glasses in the energy. Okay, it was in my dream one time. And I thought about the dream. I think that was the person's name. I don't know why I keep picking it up. It could be a message for somebody else. Put that, okay, on the bed with the jute, the binding. Somebody's giving somebody directions here, and I'm telling you, you're going to be sorry. You are sorry. You are sorry. Okay? Somebody keeps flipping this person here. Now, there could be a W in the upright, but there's also a W in reverse. Okay? They're trying to have some... Let me tell you what this after party is here. That's why it came out in reverse. Because somebody's trying to do something in the dreams. For this. AJ could be significant. Okay? Somebody who first, middle, last, and start with M is in the upright. So it could change. But that doesn't always happen. Now, what they could be taken from this person are their siblings. Something could have happened to somebody's siblings, their friends, whoever they play with, or their self-expression. Somebody could be robbing somebody of this, trying to. With this, they don't like this. Pew pew could be significant. Okay. Dirty is here. Okay, somebody's dirty. RSTUVWXYZ could be significant. Anybody could have these initials. Somebody wants to protect someone from someone here because they're doing something harmful. This is in the dreams. Next to the Akashic records, this is in the dreams. Okay, something is not going to feel good to somebody. Okay, and somebody keeps saying that they did something to themselves, but they didn't. Needs help right away in reverse. Either they didn't need help right away, they didn't ask for help, or they couldn't get help. Maybe because they were attacking somebody's channel or social media, and that's why they asked and get no help. Somebody said, don't tell them nothing, don't do nothing. Okay? That's why you don't bother people who don't bother you, especially in the spiritual realm, because you don't know what type of protection this person has. Sometimes we don't even know what type of protection this person has, or what type of protection we have, is what I meant to say. Okay? I expect to see someone soon outside the U.S. This could be significant for somebody. Somebody's still trying to get into someone's energy attached to demons. Okay, somebody needs to give this person silent treatment, or they're not giving them silent treatment. They're saying don't tell them anything, and somebody's telling something. They're catfishing people's ancestors. They're masking up in the spirit. That's why they ask them to be on the lawn. It will be a bonding experience. Don't worry, this experience on the lawn. Because you keep stalking somebody's abundance. That's what you keep doing. Schenectady in reverse again, or a place that starts with S. Okay? Something's going on. You have toddler in reverse. I'm sorry for anybody's loss. Maybe somebody born in December, a niece and nephew in reverse. I'm sorry. Somebody could have Sagittarius placements or Capricorn placements. This could be an older person, the niece and nephew. Talent agent keeps coming out. TA keep coming out in reverse. They don't have one, or something happened to them. They're not texting them. They're not communicating. So they out here seeking. Okay, that's what they're doing. Protect your children. That's it. It's not happening. They stopped, or they're not doing it. See, they're not lying to you. Somebody is lying. They're lying. Okay, because they're incomplete. They can't finish something. Okay. Their membership is over. Whatever they have here. Okay, somebody's on your level, but something is not happening in 24 hours. Maybe later. This is not a secret relationship. Somebody's not losing control in this relationship. Somebody's not in labor in this relationship. And somebody wants to stop that because somebody's obsessed with this relationship. Whatever it is, they keep trying to spy, okay? Somebody was running. I want you so bad right now in reverse. Somebody doesn't want this person that keeps stalking. Okay, somebody's intimidated by your confidence. They need to go away then. Please leave. Okay? This is why your ass is in the hospital, or going to be. I'm telling you. Somebody needs to stop hurting people's children because they can't hurt the collective. That's what somebody is doing. Okay? They're trying to reverse this. Or somebody's not a karmic passing away soon, but they don't want to see this card. They don't like it. They work really hard on hiding it. It hasn't come out in a long time because the county sheriff is coming. So I'm telling you, collective, it's over for these people. It's over for these people. In Jesus' name, is over. Okay, somebody's not fake conscious. Somebody plans on taking someone serious, okay? And this person is still possessed. The letter U could be significant. We have U twice. Meds could be significant. Medication. Somebody might need to take it. Okay, this person's not planning a special date. Somebody. Spootin' or spoot. Sparta. Dump or dumb. Dummy. The word stupid is here. Mexico is here. Bed meds. Put meds somewhere. Somebody is trying to tell somebody what to do. Maybe a child. And it's really stupid. I agree. It is stupid. Okay. We're not stalking anybody's abundance here. Or they're saying that they're not doing it. They could be telling this to the cops. Okay, or they're unable to stalk our abundance. Whoever is from Schenectady or has some kind of, or dealing with somebody in Schenectady or a place that starts with S. Somebody is sad. A pad could be significant. Taj. Jaundice. N could be missing. A child could have jaundice, which is yellowing of the eyes. This can happen during the beginning of birth. Again, somebody who's going to be on the lawn could have caused this for a child. They were catfishing ancestors and trying to take from that. Some of these people pretend to be children in the energy. Stardust could be significant. Or dusty. Somebody should be giving somebody the silent treatment and they're not. They could be trying to reverse demons. Somebody's really trying to get to their niece or nephew in the next 24 hours. Okay, this person, they want this niece or nephew so bad. I'm picking up somebody who's young or not, but the children have been coming out. Okay, this is a pervert here. Okay, that's why they're reversing people's internet. LA could be significant. La. Let me get a card out of here. I've been meaning to pull this deck. Autism. Autumn. Pam. Sam. I take time to be grateful for all the small things, such as the blue sky or the sound of laughter. It came out in reverse. Somebody does not do that. Blue sky could be significant. Any of these colors could be significant. Give me one more card out of here. Blue or green. Lighten up on yourself. No one is perfect. Gently accept your humanness. So this could be significant for an energy. Could be how somebody is feeling. And somebody could be saying, chill, lighten up. Something about lightening up oneself. Maybe the skin, the color blue, the sky could be significant. Humanness could be significant. The sun or the moon could be significant, the sky. Give me something for 24 hours. We're planning a special date, niece, nephew, Wi-Fi in reverse. Somebody doesn't want someone communicating over the internet about something here. So they could have turned off your internet or did something to affect your communication. They want to do something to somebody's family here because they're sick. They want to make somebody sick. Leo, they want to sacrifice this person. They want to offer this person up right here. Okay, an automobile or an auto could be significant, a mechanic or something like that. That's been coming out as well. Virgo, Leo, Libra, Capricorn could be significant. They're planning a special date with this family, maybe to try to make them sick. They're bribing a family member. That family member better watch their back. Cancer, okay? These people are crazy. I'm telling you, you got to pray for your family. Yeah. Leo and Cancer could be significant as well. They could be involved. Somebody didn't reach their goals. So what they're trying to do is bribe this person to get close to maybe a child or a niece or nephew. Confirmation. Somebody's trying to avoid a natural disaster. And this is the best idea they can come up with. Oh, how did I know that card? I saw this card come out. I saw it. And there it is. Somebody's Libra or Scorpio. We have 11 and 10 here. Or Capricorn. Taurus could be significant. Anybody could be these signs. Okay? That's what somebody wants to do here. These people are being set up by these spirits. They're being set up. Anybody who does this, you're being set up. Lee or CE. C, Aries, and the death card, Cancer, homeless, and someone is calm because their fate is intact. Somebody didn't sell out and do this. Somebody did here. They did something to an original person. They caused some sort of natural disaster for this person that's in the upright. And now they're having a loss because of some kind of third wheel thing they were doing here. They don't have any ideas. They're home. Somebody lost their home. Again, we have Leo, Aries, and Cancer. A camera could be significant. Money and power could be significant. Tapped. Something is tapped. Of course. Yeah, these people are dumb. Okay, and they're scared. Okay? These people are crazy collective, okay? Because they're disturbing somebody and they could have caused some sort of ending to a marriage, or they can't marry a niece or nephew here. It could be a grown-up. I see mask here jumping on the floor. Okay, somebody was masking up and trying to marry somebody, and somebody said, no, get out of here. Some people try to commit some sort of marriage in the dreams with children. Okay? A spiritual marriage in the dark. They're nervous and confused. They could be hesitating. They better. Pink could be significant. They better hesitate. Aquarius, Gemini could be significant. They don't have any money saved up. And they're overwhelmed. Again, 10 of Wands. Bad news. Very good. No evidence of something. Lots of evidence. This person won't live and learn. Or they want the nephew to not live and learn about something. Again, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Gemini. Somebody could be possessed by Amalek spirit. Okay. Someone doesn't have a strategy. They're not getting prayer or libation. They don't have a religion that's good. It's in reverse. It could be just worshiping the devil. They can't predict something. They can't read somebody's mind because someone is being protected. Someone's being protected in the sleep. Yes. Go away. Dirty karmic. Sag or Pisces could be significant. Very. They're not sleeping good. Okay, somebody's divine. That's it. Somebody dumped someone. Somebody wants somebody to dump someone. Somebody was dumped. I'm telling you. A Scorpio could be significant. Somebody keeps trying to bind people, okay, with some secret relationship here. Trying to bind to dead passed on loved ones. So be careful if you find yourself doing something that a passed on loved one did, or a loved one that you don't know has passed away did. They could be binding this person to your energy, and you could be acting like this person, okay, because somebody sold out. Whoever this person is, they sold you out. And they want you to sell out. So they're trying to bind you to these sellouts, okay? I'm going to close the reading after these last two cards here. Again, this travel outside the United States is significant. Somebody is not intimidated by somebody's confidence. This could have something to do with... Give me something for this travel outside the United States. What is this? Bestie, a bestie. Taurus could be significant. Somebody could want to travel outside the United States. Bam could be significant. You have Scorpio. Somebody's leaving home, or their home is not in their somebody's home could... What am I trying to say? Somebody's not going home when they travel outside the United States. There's someone that's not in the public eye or not having public reward, and someone's making oaths because they're losing their home and they want somebody's choices. If something is going on privately, this person's not intimidated by your confidence, and an Aquarius or Cancer could be stalking them because they're losing their home. A Cancer, Scorpio, or Leo could be aware of this because somebody's excited about traveling somewhere, and this Aquarius is lying. They need to go to court. They're getting backfire. God is coming down with the wrath of fire. And we have Earth card, World card in reverse. So again, more traveling. We have Earth, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone's making an oath for these opportunities because someone's very happy about some sort of traveling. Pedestal could be significant. This person is getting clarity about something that was going on in the dark. So the moon card is in reverse. Some sort of clarity or breakthrough is happening about a sacrifice. Okay, they were doing spell work to sacrifice someone, or they want to do this again. To make someone autistic or something, or have problems. They want to do it again, maybe. They're getting backfire from it. It's coming out. They're exposed. Taurus, Pisces. Anybody can be Taurus, Pisces, Gemini, or air. The authorities know. And now they're trying to escape, and they're restless. Libra, Pisces. Okay, they're looking for another family, which is what I see here. Okay. More Aquarius in reverse. We have the Lovers card in the upright. And a Robata. Somebody who's butt naked on this card cannot heal. Looking for a family. Okay, looking for couples that are in the upright, that have authority and success. But I also see the authorities very close to this person that's escaping, trying to escape. Maybe a Pisces, maybe a Cancer, maybe a Libra. Okay, they're right on them. Somebody was arrested. R is missing. Somebody was arrested today. Maybe one of these people here. They're restless because someone was arrested. Give me something for arrested today. Tsunami could be significant. Oh, that's disgusting. That's nasty. And I see wet. These people. Okay, this air fire was arrested today for what they're doing to children. Okay, that's the officer here, or somebody involved with the law. This person could have been involved with the law, and somebody else is coming after them as well. It's next to it. That could be how they caught them, because they know. Okay, we have water in reverse next to the Robata. Water in reverse, arrested today, or going to be arrested. Taurus, Gemini, they're doing something to positive. Taurus, Gemini, Leo. They could be doing something to a water or air fire sign as well. Their judgments in reverse. Strong air fire in reverse. Having problems. Arrested here. Because they're trying to pimp. Okay, and take money from this energy. Maybe a parent and their child. For the Scorpio, Libra in reverse. Okay. That one, again, meeting up with a child. This could be an adult as well, but this is typically a child. Or somebody smaller than them. Somebody lounges around and does this, makes bad decisions. Scorpio, Libra in the reverse. They stalk these children. Somebody back here is stalking these children for this person, and they're all taking a rap for it. That's why they're trying to reconcile, because they're sorry. Okay, they did something to the high priestess as well. Okay, this Leo did as well. They're in regret. This Taurus in reverse did as well. This fake ass, this one is lying here to the cops. That's how I know this person is being talked to or questioned, because they're lying. They keep showing up in the upright. They're having a tower. Something is suddenly happening. It's disruption. It's terrible. It's God. It's wrath. It's anger. Somebody's getting their karma. Some sort of terror is happening. They're very scared. Okay, lust is here. J is L. Lust. Okay, I don't want to read this anymore. It's pretty gross. What they're doing, not children, but what they're doing is no good. We have children here that are happy in the upright. And again, I'm sorry for anybody's loss. More happy children here. So something is to come with this energy. Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Gemini. That's your reading.